welcome to the side of tonight's conference championship game. This is a great matchup here tonight between the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gamebreaker 2003. I'm Keith Jackson with Tim Brandt.
Keith, I would have to say, Miami is known for their tough defense. Hey, KJ, there's a rumor going around that the defense is so good against the run, they call them the brick wall. The Eagles will need to force some turnovers and try not to make any mistakes in order to compete in this game. Otherwise, all of us are in for a long, rough game.
You got a wet track for this one, folks, and it'll only get worse as the day goes on. So we'll see how the young Stallions can handle the heavy going. The teams are ready on the field.
Terrific kick into the end zone. Breaks free. Number 3 on the tackle. The quarterback looks over the defense. First down. Here's the carry. Heading up the middle. He is knocked flat.
That's a great job up front. The back followed their lead. Away he went, off to the races.
First down, the Eagles from the 32-yard line. The halfback on the handoff. He burst the middle. Number 13 brought down after a couple.
The defense had its hackles up, got some penetration, held him to a couple.
The Eagles at the 34-yard line. Number 8 back to throw on second. The halfback pulls it in for the catch. He's tackled, but he's got the first.
Oh, I tell you, he's getting lonesome out there. He's nobody within 5 yards of him.
First down from the 44-yard line. Handoff to number 13. Picks up a couple.
When the defense is flying around like that, you're lucky if you get anything.
They've got to get more than that from the running game.
He'll be feeling that one for a couple of days. That's a lumper.
Eastern Michigan to take it to the air. Had to be a misread there.
He might have been better off tucking the ball and running with it. He'll take some abuse, yeah, but a pass like that can be picked off and go the other way in a hurry.
The 5th play of the drive. Number 8 looking downfield. Number 8 is going to keep the ball and run with it. Gain of 27.
Coach told me before the game that he would like his quarterback to pull it down and run more often. Well, he got his wish there. Now he can put his prayer book back in his pocket.
The halfback on the carry. 4 yards on the pickup.
Once again, the success of the play was determined by the big people up front who met their men in the trenches and rooted them out.
Second down at the 21-yard line. The halfback gets the carry. Charging up the middle. Picks up 12.
The defense had more holes in it than a chain of Swiss cheese dairies. Very poor effort.
You've got to be able to run, block, and tackle on this level.
And you have to do it with some purpose. You can't just go out there and run around looking for somebody to hit. You got to know who to hit.
Number 13 takes it on. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Big Hogs up front rooted out the defensive unit. Back saw his opening. The fight song started playing, and he was dancing.
Number 27 on for the extra point. He missed it.
Eastern Michigan 6, Miami of Ohio nothing.
Number 27 can't get all of it. First down, the Eagles at the 45-yard line. The halfback on the run, bursting up the middle. Gain of 16.
Close to a ton of beef made that play possible. Great job by the big guys up front.
Keith, the offense flat out had its way.
Beautifully executed.
Here we go, 1st and 10. They decide to run it. Heading up the middle. Gain of 12.
That hole looked like a Main Street thoroughfare and just as inviting. Great blocking in the trenches.
There is nothing like good offensive production.
So far, they've been able to get everybody to go together.
First down, Eastern Michigan at the 17-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Loss of 1 on the play.
An object moving at a high rate of speed runs into an immovable object, and guess what happens? Wham!
The Eagles just inside the 20. The quarterback back to pass. Complete underneath. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
If you blink, you could have missed that scoring drive.
Eastern Michigan decide to go for 2. On the handoff. Can't convert the 2-point attempt.
Eastern Michigan 12, Miami of Ohio nothing.
Number 27 just loops it. Number 43 will return the kickoff at the 36-yard line. Down at the 44-yard line. Miami from the 44-yard line. The handoff. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
A simple game, really. No blocking, no yardage.
Not much on the ground that time.
Put it in the air and see what happens.
They'll run it. Burst the middle. Good score. He's at the 40, 30, 20. He's at the touchdown, Miami of Ohio.
If the defense were any softer, it'd be a pillow. But give some credit to that offensive bunch. They've got something to do with it.
Keith, I know how much you love the great running game production.
You control the clock. You control the clock, you win the game.
Number 26 will try to tack on the point after. The kick is good.
Eastern Michigan 12, Miami of Ohio 7.
Great end zone kick by number 26. He could go all the way. Tackled by number 20. First down, the Eagles just outside the 20. Number 13 takes the handoff, bursting up the middle. Picks up 15.
They've had no answer for them today. Getting to be a one-sided affair in the number of offensive plays and ball control.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 37-yard line.
At the end of the first quarter, Eastern Michigan 12, Miami of Ohio 7.
Keith, these are the days you really want to say thank you to the person who made cleated shoes. Here's the carry. Heading up the middle. Gain of 6.
Well, the big ugly saw the blitz coming, got a helmet on the would-be guys, and the back was gone.
The quarterback under the center. Number 13 on the handoff. Charging up the middle. He's brought down by number 22.
That defensive line looked like they were on roller skates that time. They're going to bow their neck a little bit more.
First down, Eastern Michigan near midfield. Number 8 drops back to pass. He burst through the line for the sack.
Oh, the tackle looked the wrong way. The guy went inside, made the move on him, and just completely bypassed him.
Partner, the quarterback will field that one tomorrow.
He's going to feel it the rest of the ball game, too, because he's going to be looking for the next one.
He takes the handoff. He bursts the middle. That takes him over 100 yards rushing.
Dropped his head, didn't run through the tackle, man. Got loose, big game.
The game has not changed over the years, even when I was at Maryland. It's just blocking and tackling and grabbing cloth.
Well, that's the foundation of the game, blocking and tackling.
Number 13 on the carry. He picks up 8 yards on the play.
It looks like they're content to chip away at the defense, a few yards here and a few yards there, until they can find themselves in the promised land, and that's what football's all about, isn't it? Acquiring real estate.
Number 8 going to the air. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan has dominated so far in the number of plays they've run. They could put the game away if they could get across that last line.
Eastern Michigan will go for 2. Handoff to number 13. Keith, they had a shot and blew it.
Eastern Michigan, 18. Miami of Ohio, 7.
Number 27 kicks off. He's out in the open. Number 30 on the stop. Under center, first down. Toss to the outside. That'll be a first down.
The back gets the yardage in the box score, but it's the lineman up front who deserved the praise on that one.
First down from the 29-yard line. The halfback gets the carry. Loss of 3 on the play.
That's kind of like breaking your shoelace on the way to the prom.
Man, that defense really came off the ball.
Well, they need to try something different. They're going to have to go to some play action or something to get them off their back.
Number 7 finds his man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down.
Sitting in a rocking chair, surveying the field and picking them apart.
He's got everything you need to be a great quarterback.
I think the greatest asset a quarterback can have is decision-making.
The halfback on the run. Keith, they're going the wrong way.
And that back had a half a flat tire and a missing motor on that one.
I know this is the kind of football you love. That line of scrimmage right now is a war.
Blood and blood. Nothing like it. Big ugly. Sick 'em.
Second and 11. The quarterback back to throw. Catch is made near the 40. Brought down by number 9.
Rare combination. Speed, hands, toughness to venture into linebacker land for a tough catch.
First down, the Redhawks from the 41-yard line. The quarterback drops back, complete in the short zone. He picks up 1 yard.
The quarterback throws a short pass, keeping the defense from jumping at his throat.
The quarterback back to throw, and he finds the wide receiver. The cornerback brings him down.
Just keeping the defense honest. Short pass, then bang. Go for all the marbles.
They're having great success. 3-step drop, it's hard to stop.
Of course it is. Nickel and dime. If you get enough of them, makes a buck and more.
Over the middle, complete. He gets the first down.
A timely completion if there was ever one, because that puts some air back in their balloon.
First down at the 15-yard line. They decide to run it, bursting up the middle. Not much there.
The defense pursuit was good. The ball carrier only manages to get a couple.
I'll tell you this, they're really getting after it now.
In fact, probably wishes he was home and somebody else was wearing that number.
Second down, the Redhawks at the 12-yard line. Number 11 takes it on the handoff. Gain of 1.
Miami of Ohio been going after him with a balanced attack, and the defense so far hasn't found an answer.
Number 7 drops to throw. Number 29 makes the play.
The offense still faced with a fourth down and a decision to make here. Where do you go? Try to run it? Do you risk the pass?
Field goal team takes the field looking for 3. The Redhawks shave the lead by 3.
Eastern Michigan, 18. Miami of Ohio, 10.
Number 26 kicks it shallow. He's wrestled down. First down. They use the shotgun. The quarterback threw to the air. That's his second sack of the game, Keith. He's really bringing it.
The quarterback went down before he had a chance to even look for somebody to throw to. That'll do it for the first half of play. Eastern Michigan, 18. Miami of Ohio, 10. Miami of Ohio had better hope their coach's halftime speech lit a fire under their defense. They've got to play some D. Well, don't start tuning up your horn for the victory parade just yet. There's still a lot of football to be played.
Could score. We're in the third quarter, under 5 minutes remaining. First down from the 19-yard line. The toss. Gain of 14.
No fancy back ever gained the yard without one of those big guys knocking somebody out of the way.
Defensive front is licking its wounds after that play.
Well, they should, because they just simply got trapped and fooled.
Miami just outside the 30.
Red, 33!
On the handoff. Loss of 3 on the play.
After a hit like that, a running back probably begins to wish he'd have tried for another position, maybe even another sport.
Second down, just outside the 30.
Blue, 47! Hunt, hunt!
Number 7 goes with the play action. Finds the wideout. Taken down by number 54.
The coaching staff knows this kid has the tools. They're just waiting for him to make plays like that on a regular basis.
The quarterback scans the defense on first down.
Hot! Hot, hot, hot!
The handoff. Pete, some guys have a nose for the ball. 5 tackles for him today.
Whoa, the defense treated that runner like a cricket player at a baseball game. No respect.
The defense is stemming. They're crowding the ball. They're moving. They're not giving him anything.
Well, spread them out. You can't do that if you spread them out in the offense.
They'll run it. Picks up 5 yards on the play.
Well, it's a proven fact, Tim, that football is a collision sport. Good example of it right there.
The defensive tackles and ends have got to do better than that.
Well, let the big fellas have at it.
Hot, hot! Red, 33!
The quarterback will pass. Number 81 can't make the catch.
The DB got a piece of it, but he's frustrated because he wanted the whole thing. He wanted the interception, but it was a fine defensive play.
Blue, 35! Hot!
Punts it inside the 20. Number 30 will return the ball to the 17-yard line. Oh, they got him. Flags down. Penalty. We're in the third quarter. Under 3 minutes remaining, the Eagles from the 31-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Heading up the field. They'll move the chains.
Just keep in mind, all those fancy backs don't go anywhere without the big fellas opening the door.
The 5 big guys working in unison.
That's what it takes to run the football. These guys are doing a heck of a job.
Number 13 takes the handoff. Number 13 explodes for a big gain.
They gave him a small crease. He turned it into a gaping hole. Barreled through it for a big gain.
Eastern Michigan with split backs.
Hot, hot!
The halfback on the handoff. Charging up the middle. He's making his presence felt. That's his 5th tackle today.
The center did his job. Stuck his nose in the man's chest. Blew him off the line of scrimmage. Nice game.
The quarterback looks downfield. Number 3 picks it off.
Yep, sure as night follows day, losses almost always follow turnover.
Oh, partner, he knows he made a mistake on that throw.
Forced it. Play was not available. He forced it.
Hot! Hot!
They're going to the air. Wide receiver with the catch. Gain of 13.
Well, I guess that's why the young co-eds love the quarterbacks. They make the plays when they're most needed and get their picture in the paper.
First and 10. He takes the handoff, bursting up the middle. Number 43 squeaks out a couple.
Well, Tim, it ain't nothing to write home to Daddy about, but a small gain is better than no gain.
Eastern Michigan going with a 4-man front.
Hot! Hot, hot!
Here's the carry. Loss of 1 on the play.
They wanted to shove it down their throat, but the defense wouldn't bite. Stuffed him for a loss.
Defense stepped it up a notch there, huh, partner?
Maybe the offense ought to try to get up on top and do something there.
Third down from the 29-yard line.
Hot, hot! Red, 47!
A little play action here. He had the defender in his hip pocket. Incomplete.
A play-action pass can be an effective tool, but only when the defense expects the run and the offense is committed to the call. Neither is the case here.
Number 16 back deep to punt.
Hot, hot.
He sends it way, way back. Number 11 starts out from the 30-yard line. Brought down by number 37. First down.
Hot.
Number 8 drops the pass. Looking for the wide receiver, incomplete. Miami could be blitzing here. The halfback on the carry. Keith, they can't stop the guy. 5 tackles on the day.
He went down where the heavy hitters hang their hats and was able to grab a couple, but that's all.
Third down, Eastern Michigan from the 43-yard line.
And at the end of the third stanza, Eastern Michigan 18, Miami of Ohio 10.
Eastern Michigan jammed it down their throats with the running game last quarter. It was ugly. Third down, the Eagles from the 42-yard line. Number 13 gets the carry. He's been unblockable. That's the 5th tackle so far.
When you commit to the running game, play after play, good yardage is going to follow.
First down at the 43-yard line.
Hot.
Back to pass. Quarterback throws a BB for a completion. 26-yard pickup.
You got real trouble when this young receiver catches fire. He's got all the tools.
First down, Eastern Michigan at the 17-yard line. Number 13 on the run. 20 carries in this one, earning his keep, I'll tell you that.
He burrowed up the middle, holding the football like it was his baby sister, but he only got a little bit.
Second down, the Eagles at the 13-yard line. Handoff to number 13. Gain of 4.
This program wants to give you a headache running the ball up the middle. After that play, you need a bucket of aspirin.
Those are your guys. You've always had an affection for the big guys.
There's nothing like an offensive front moving together at the right time.
They decide to touchdown Eastern Michigan.
Caught the defense on its heels, ran right over the top of it, and never looked back until it was pending in clover.
Number 27 sets up for the extra point. He misses the point after.
Eastern Michigan leads by 14 points.
Number 27 with a short kick. Number 38 starts out from the 35-yard line. Leveled by number 30. First down, just outside the 40.
Hot.
On the handoff, search the middle. The safety hauls him down.
The Ice Packs are going to be in short supply in the training room if that kind of hitting keeps up.
You've got 8 guys in the box. They're just running in there to stop that running back.
They're also overcommitting. And when you overcommit, you're going to be fooled.
Second and 9.
Blue 25.
The handoff. Pete, some guys have a nose for the ball. 5 tackles for him today.
After swapping paint in the trenches, that defensive bunch reared up and stuffed him.
Number 7 from the shotgun.
Green 35.
Miami passing on this play. Number 7 throws to the sideline, incomplete.
You can call it poor execution, bad game planning, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is the passing game ain't working.
Red, 47.
Number 7 back to pass. Number 80 comes down with it. The wide receiver brought down for the first.
The receiver juked inside, turned around, turned outside, and found himself open. Quarterback saw him, thank goodness.
First down, Miami just outside the 30.
Green, 25.
They'll run it. Heading up the middle. Talk about getting to the football. That's his 5th tackle.
He won't be too nimble at the dance after that hit. Big play.
Miami to take it to the air. Off the mark.
Well, the receiver coach is going to have a word or two with him after that play. He just can't do that.
Third down, defense in a 4-man front.
Red, 35.
Number 7 looking downfield, complete to the tight end. 21 yards on the play.
If the quarterback continues to make plays like that, the DBs are really going to think about changing sport.
Miami at the 9-yard line.
Hot. Hot.
Trying to get the corner. Keith, they can't stop the guy. 5 tackles on the day.
The coach told me this fellow has a tendency to run sideways instead of sticking his nose in there. Now I see what he means.
Second and goal.
Blue, 33.
Number 7 drops back to pass. He's got 6.
Even though the defender was all over him in his shirt, the receiver still made the catch for the score.
Number 26 to tack on the extra point.
Hot, hot. Green, 35.
It's up, and it's good.
Eastern Michigan, 24, Miami of Ohio, 17.
And he kicks it into the end zone. Look out, he can score. Stopped at the 18-yard line. First down, Eastern Michigan leading by 7. They keep it on the ground. Short pickup by number 13.
Manages to squeeze out a couple. The defense will be happy to give them those kind of plays all game long.
Second down from the 19-yard line. The halfback takes the handoff. Wrestled down by number 19.
They had their man in position, but position and a boatload of faith won't make the tackle for you.
Keith, it's all about fundamentals.
Wrap him. Get your arms around you. You go in there and try to block him down, and if he's got some ability, he'll whip you.
Eastern Michigan from the 35-yard line.
Hot, hot.
Number 13 on the handoff. That takes him over the 200-yard rushing mark.
The cattle stampeded across the prairie, and the cowboy just had to follow the dust.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 50-yard line.
Hot, hot.
The halfback takes it on the handoff. Absolutely nothing there.
Kind of reminds me of the days when a fella'd stick his head in there with no face mask and look, Mom, no teeth.
Well, you talk about some hard hits on that play.
Play action. It needs some play action. He just a sit and duck.
Second and 9.
Hot.
Here's the carry. He manages a couple.
He stuck his nose in there and was able to get a few.
Keith, plays like that won't get you many points.
Coaches like to bang it, and bang it. That'll soften them up. They think it pays off in the fourth quarter.
Hot.
He takes the handoff, bursting up the middle. 7 yards on the play.
The defense has got to hunker down, get lower, or they're going to be blown off the line of scrimmage all game long.
Split backs behind the quarterback.
Hunt on.
The halfback on the carry. 6 yards there.
Eastern Michigan.